Hello everyone, Sparks here, and today you may notice we're in Geometry Dash, and that's because I wanted to really do a showcase of every single level I've uploaded, because I used to create levels when I was a teen, and a little bit when I was a young adult, but not really because I kind of fell off this game, and I recently finished a level, and I wanted to see like the evolution of all my levels. So we're going to start with this one. Fingers on Fire version 1, and I started playing the game around 2.1, and these were all made on mobile. And I'm actually going to go into practice mode just because I don't want to spend all day on these single stages. And what was that? Okay, I get it. The fingers are on fire. Wait, how do you do this? Oh, is the red orb a trick? Let's see. The red orb is a trick? That's silly game design me. I actually remembered, I thought this stage was challenging. But this is just like the max speed with 4 spike jumps, which is completely easy. Now, recently I started playing the game again. Ooh, this ball section. You know, honestly, that gameplay doesn't flow too badly. But yeah, I didn't know anything about decorations back then. All my levels were essentially just pure gameplay. And please excuse my terrible Geometry Dash skills. This is why I'm doing every single stage in practice mode. Wait, how do we hit that? Do we have to hit the orb really late? That's cruel. I don't even do that in my... what? Or is it a trick? Duh. This whole stage is filled with so many tricks. Let me guess, if I hit the wrong one, it's gonna kill me. Man, I love Finger Dash's drop. It's so cool, but this is not a wave part at all. Of course, I used to make these levels while I was at school, so that might have been an issue with my game choices. Are we supposed to go into the cube? Or are we supposed to ignore it? We're supposed to ignore it, otherwise you can't get past that part. That's crazy. So that is Fingers on Fire version 1. Except we have Planet Nowhere. Which I actually remember this stage. It's supposed to be... oh wait, I forgot. It's supposed to be one of the hardest stages I've ever made. Speaking of hard, super duper difficult. And I died. And I died. And I died. Okay, maybe it is hard for me still. I'm not good with the spider. Like is despair. Okay, this is just max jumping over and over again. So, I don't even know what I was thinking here. Jump. Jump. Yes, jump. We're gonna do checkpoint after every jump. I don't trust myself. Can I skip the end of the level? I bet I'm not supposed to do that. But I bet I did not put a D block. I did not put a D block for that dash. Oh no, upside down wave? I suck at upside down wave. Okay, I could do this. Okay, yeah, I made this part extremely easy. Wait, you lose if you take the intended path? Wait, so I have to cheese it. That's hilarious. I actually have to cheese my own... oh, wait, what? Oh, you're supposed to skip the portal and then get to the main path? That is hilarious level design. Oh no, not upside down jumps. What will I do? Can I cheese this section? I can. What you notice with a lot of these early stages is I put a lot of ability to cheese sections because I wasn't good enough at the game to even do this kind of stuff. So I want to prove it to myself by actually beating this in practice mode, so I can at least feel better about my my ability to play this game. Go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we need to let go here, and that launches us to our doom. I swear, this section is not hard. Okay, let's actually do this. Okay, then you're supposed to dash. Oh, if you take the legitimate path, you could just choose the ship section and the UFO section. And this cube section, can we cheese it all the way to the end? Yes, you can. Wonderful. Would be another stage. Next up, Planet Nowhere 2. Actually, the concept of this stage was kind of like, what if you were somewhere, but you're also nowhere? So that's why everything's all black and white. It's supposed to be like very interesting, I guess. Okay, what was this for? Okay, I love these high-speed ball sections, that's for sure. Okay, what's up here? Wait, we already went up here. I was like... So you can just skip this part. If you really want to, you could just skip some of this gameplay. Let me guess, I need to hit the third orb. Okay, for now on, I'm just gonna checkpoint first section. Oh, you can skip this. Can I cheese this section? Wait, what's up here? Let me guess, there's a death plane right here? Or we can just cheese this entire section using the UFO. Answer is you can. Oh, look at me teasing myself with high-speed wave gameplay. Oh no, not the spider. Oh! I got trolled by my own level. That's hilarious. I really thought I had won. Let's try the spider section. This time, legitimately. And let go. Boom. That's why these stages aren't too bad. Well, Electric Dance Party, I remember being proud of this one because there's a secret path. And I'd like to show both paths because I spent so much time making two versions of a level. Also, I kind of like the gameplay in this stage. There's something about it. This is the secret path. It's just a wave. It's just wave. A wave challenge for me at the time. Welcome to the world of random. So all I did was just place a bunch of random fireballs everywhere, and I thought that'd be difficult, but this is extremely easy gameplay, especially for the wave. Like, I can even take what would probably be a harder path here, too. I'm gonna give myself some checkpoints in case I die here. But this is the secret path to the stage, which is extremely easy. It might actually be easier than the normal path, and I don't know why. Oops. I died. Okay. Okay, ignore my noob gameplay. I've only been playing Geometry Dash again for like about 2 weeks, so I'm not too good at the game anymore. Oh, you could just hang out on the bottom here. You can just hang out on the bottom here. Here is the epic drop of the stage. Oh no, how will I do this? Actually, I'm pretty sure I designed this so that you could just coast at the bottom, which is hilarious. I do like these purple fireballs. I might use them again in a different stage. They kind of look like bubblegum. I don't think that's the intention there. I also really love stages where you go into the dark for some reason. A lot of these stages, you're going to see a lot of no background at all, and just blackness. Let's see. Yep. This is peak gameplay. What's impossible? Rate insane. That's insane gameplay? No. That was pretty easy. At the very least, it was hard. Okay, let's restart and take the intended path. So the intended path here is this stage. Now this is when I first started learning how to use move triggers, which is exciting. See, I like that flow a little bit right there. I don't even know if it's good gameplay for today's standards, but I still think that flow is pretty enjoyable. And here's the easy wave section of the stage. I can't believe I thought this would be rated insane. This is definitely at least hard. It does have some memory because there is no directions on where to go. It also is an extremely easy stage. Oh, and I died. It's an extremely easy stage. There we go. And we're about to win. Oh, this is my favorite part of the stage. I made it so that you slow down on the drop, because I thought that was hilarious. And it is. It is hilarious that you slow down on the drop. Oh no, no. Oh, it looks like we're. Wait, what does that say? We have to go to the editor for that one. I cannot read that backwards text. Did we win? Oh no. Not the upside down UFO. Also, there's a cheese section up there. Totally, that's a cheese section. I'm gonna try and do this legitimately. Okay, so obviously I'm not good at backwards UFO, but still, this is a little bit holding my hand here. I did it. Oh, no, I did not. Wait, is this duo gameplay even possible? It is, okay. Version 3, Raid Insane. Thanks to this, I made it myself. Yes, he did. So I'm gonna actually make a copy of this thing. And I want to see exactly what the text said. It was over... Welcome to the Dark Zone. That's what it says. Why was it inverted? Interesting. Next up is... Oh, we are so... Okay, Planet Nowhere... Planet Nowhere 2, Electric Dance Party, The Mansion. This stage, I'm fairly certain is actually impossible, unless you cheese it. So I'm gonna try and take the legitimate path. Oh, I'm gonna try and take the legitimate path and show you if I can actually... Okay, this is also a little... This is also a legitimate path. Okay, we'll just take this bottom path, because it's much easier than the top path. Okay, so as you can see right here, so you jump here, and this takes you to the cheese section. Like, I had designed the stage, and you can't pick the stage unless you actually cheese it. Then you have to go down here, so you can only cheese it for a second, but then you have to do the stage legitimate, or here. The idea of this stage was that you would be traveling through a mansion, and it progressively get harder over time, and this was mostly a stage designed for practicing Spider. Because look at this, I just looped the same gameplay loop, but it's in reverse. How spooky. As you can see, literally the same gameplay section. And it's the same thing. Then you actually, in order to beat this part, you have to hit that orb and cheese the level a little bit. Which, honestly, I can't even remember how you beat this stage. I think it might be impossible. But also, I like this song a lot. That might have been why I used it. This has potential of being an actual stage. There we go. Now we're in the wave part, and look, the level just loops again. Oh, I hate that so much. Like, who thought this section? I guess I wanted to make a very long level, trying to get as many objects as possible, but to do that, you just need to decorate it. Oops, and... honestly, on my old levels, all I really cared about was gameplay over anything else. And this is the part where it's impossible to actually do it legitimately. So I have to cheese it a little bit. So you have to go to this spider. Here, you gotta go like this, and then like this. And then go up here. Oh, then I forgot I changed it so you can't cheese it anymore. So this level's actually impossible. But I will just show you that... And if you're wondering how I verified these stages, clearly I used hacking to verify the stages. See, this is version 1, so this entire stage is as this. And then it's flipped. And then it's flipped again. It's literally the repeat of the exact same thing over and over again. If I can show you ending bit. So I believe we died around here. We'll just put a start position here. We'll do play. And we'll go into practice mode because you never know. So if the stage actually worked, we would have ended up here. Which I forgot that we're supposed to be a certain speed here, so I need to change this to be Why is there so many portals everywhere? Start position, speed 4, speed, boom, practice mode. There we go. Wait, how come changes are not working? Because I have 2 start positions. Oops. Okay, let's edit this one, and then we'll really make sure. See, this is how you know that I know how to build levels here. Okay. Okay, this part's actually kind of hard. So we'll go into practice mode here. So what you're supposed to do is like jump over onto this block at a precise angle like that, and then not hit that upside down portal. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Okay. You just have to ride it. Okay, I remember now. You just have to ride it, and then you have to jump here. I don't know what I was thinking about this stage. This stage is just really weird. There we go. And then, oh wait, okay. You have to hit the black orb next. Okay, got it. 2. And then this should be the end of the stage. I'm pretty sure it's possible from here. And this is where I spam the shake trigger because I can. You know, this stage has a pretty interesting concept. I'm sure if it was fleshed out, it'd be better. But the gameplay is just horrible. Okay, so next up is In a Small World. This stage has 2 endings as well. And the idea behind this stage is that it's small, but also big. Like, everything's big, but all the platforms you jump on are small. Which makes the stage actually a lot easier than it looks. Because I had no idea how big hitboxes were back then. Well, I actually like that block design for some reason. But this stage was supposed to be very slow, very easy, just a nice break from the insanity that was the mansion. And it definitely is, but this stage has an alternate ending as well. I was always a big fan of alternate endings in GD levels. Also, I think that's long enough to be a full level. I think I'm too hard on myself. Okay, so we're going to try this again, and this time we're going to take the secret ending. But I remember what you have to do is like jump earlier here. You have to do a full jump off this platform, and avoid that one. Okay, this takes us to the bottom, and this is not a cheese. This originally was the cheese level. Wait. Oh no, wait, I remember. You're supposed to go underneath the stage. So instead of going up there, you're supposed to go here. Then it takes you down here. Okay, you're supposed to do the stage in like upside down instead of forward. So I have to do this, and I keep failing the jump. This is why I have practice mode. Okay. Nope. Because this takes us to an alternate ending of the stage. But I keep messing up the jump. If I can't do it, I'll just go into editor. There we go. Okay, so once you actually do this, this takes you to the alternate super scary ending, which has extremely difficult cube gameplay. Your mini cube. So the whole trick of this section is that you don't do anything. It's auto. Because it's the secret ending. Ooh, spooky. I mean, that stage is hard, honestly. Next up we have Macaroni, which is supposed to be a demon level. Oh boy. Oh, that jump is actually really easy. There's also a way to cheese the entire level, which I'll show later. What was I thinking? I'm terrible at gameplay. Why would I ever make a demon level? Well, at least this is supposed to be a demon. This is probably more insane. Ew, why would I do that? That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Oh wait, this is a memory part, I'm pretty sure. I made one other level that's supposed to be a demon, and that was chocolate? I think it's called chocolate. Okay. Okay, I remember now. You're supposed to hit this orb. And then what? What? Why would you would hit that orb and then what would you do? Or can you only beat the stage by cheesing it? I'm a little confused here. Oh, you're already upside down. Why are you upside down? I put an invisible upside down portal into the... That's green. Oh, it's a purple one on top of a green one. Why would I do that? That's rude. I might not even be able to beat this stage. Come on, okay, you gotta spam. Why would I do this game? This is annoying gameplay. Come on. Okay. I am spamming. There we go. And we messed it up because we didn't tie it right correctly. Okay, let's try this again. Try this. There we go. And then what? We have to hit the blue orb. Absolutely not. I hate this. What? Is this gameplay still possible? It might not be in this update. Ugh. Absolutely not. Let's go into a copy of this stage. And let's do a start position. So after this, it'd be like this, then you go up there, and then here, and then you drop down. Okay, this section looks pretty easy, so we'll start from here. There we go. Okay. Ew, no, absolutely not. There's no way I'd be able to do this. Who made this stage? I did. Oh, okay, so you missed the portal if you go that way. This is just cruel. I can't even do this kind of gameplay now. This is only a 24-second demon. That's very interesting. Oh, I see. So there, I see here. So what you're supposed to do is let go and then hold. That's also cruel. I don't like that. And then let go again. Or I can stay on the bottom. Okay, I see what I need to do here. Let go, stay on the bottom. But then I have to go down and weave through the paths. Okay. Ooh. Can't do this. And we give up on that one. So you make it past this section, which we'll just take ourselves to this section. Don't want that. I'm gonna take myself to this section. That might be... Okay, and this is the end of the stage. Oh, I had no idea that your momentum saved from checkpoints. That actually makes sense. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. We have to weave through here. There we go. There we go. We did it. Now, let me see if I remember how to do the cheese end. We'll delete all start positions and see if I remember how to cheese it. So the answer here is to hit this orb. And you fly to the end. What you do is you hit this orb, and when you hit this pink portal, you drop. And this takes you to the alternate path. And by alternate path, I mean that she's the whole stage. Because there ain't no way that High School Me even did that part. Like, I can't even do it now. It's just so tight and so rude. But as you can see, you can just choose this stage. Like this. Wow, it's so easy when you cheat. And I think it's really funny to show you all the cheese for these stages. Because it's hilarious. Next up is Cyctic Flow. Oh, I love this stage. I actually like the gameplay of this stage. Okay, so this is all a trick. You're supposed to hit this one, which actually takes you here. And there is an alternate path on this stage too. Are you sensing a theme? I actually had to make that jump easier, by the way. It used to be way harder. As you can see, there's even arrows like pointing. Are you serious? Also, for some reason, I was a really big fan of this one song. I don't even know what it's called, but let's just take the normal path, and I'll do lots of checkpoints, because apparently I'm not good at jumping. Okay, how do you even make that jump? Like this? Alright, sorry about that. We're gonna have to beat the entire stage again, because I kind of ran out of space on my computer. Anyways, as I was saying, the gameplay on this stage is pretty tight, but it's not actually that hard. This jump is very cruel though. You have to jump at the very last second though. But this is like the hardest jump in the game, and you do not want to take that path. That path is a trick. You just want to ignore those orbs. Adhere to the actual gameplay of this stage. Now looking at it, I thought this was one of my best stages, but so what happened when I cut out the recording is I actually already played through this stage. And what I was saying is I thought this was some of my best gameplay, but really it's just really easy so far. Like, there's some straight flying, which I bet. Also, you gotta keep in mind, all these stages were made on mobile. So like, what I'm doing on PC is most likely very easy compared to mobile. So these stages might have been very hard on mobile. I'm not sure. The fact this got rated insane is actually crazy to me. Because this is nowhere near insane. This is actually very easy. A very easy stage. There we go. Boom. Boom. There we go. This is my favorite section of the stage where you do... It's coming up. This section was way too hard, so I made it slow down right there. Because I was like, way too difficult. That was a decent sized length level. Now we're gonna restart it, and we're gonna take the alternate path. As we all know, I love alternate paths. So to do the alternate path, I believe what you do is you gotta take this orb at a specific angle. Like, nope. They might have actually made it so it's impossible. No, there it is. Okay, this takes the alternate path. Would you skip this entire section, and you just get to play as a wave. And you can do whatever you want here. It's not like anything at all. Then you're supposed to take this wave to make you go down. And then this takes you... I could have sworn I remember this path having more gameplay. Not just being a cheese stage. It's a cheese path. Yep, it is. Well, sort of. There's some gameplay here. But yeah, this is just cheesing the entire stage. It's not. Okay, I actually think I didn't take the path right. I think you're not supposed to take those waves. Those wave portals. That might be it. Let's try that instead. You have to hit that orb very early. I mean, very late. I think it's late or... I don't actually remember. I destroyed too many checkpoints. There we go. Oh, too early. Try hitting it late. Oh. Hitting it too late doesn't work. Hitting it too early doesn't work. How did I do this? There we go. You're supposed to spam. I actually think what we're supposed to do here... Let's just spam checkpoints too. Now that is loads of fun. Oh wait, that's actually make it harder to actually get back here. There we go. Okay, you're supposed to continue this way. And then you can cheese the stage. If you take those portals, it's actually supposed to allow you to get back to the main stage. But if you want to cheese the stage, you just do this. And there is some gameplay here, but it's like nothing compared to the gameplay down there. There we go. I wonder why I didn't use too many moving objects. I wasn't a fan of the move trigger. But later on, you'll see that I will abuse the move trigger. And these are all 2.11 levels, by the way. I like this song a lot. I think that's probably why I kept using it. There we go. Oops. Let's go hyperspeed, is what I was gonna say. Let's go hyperspeed. And let's beat the stage. Oh no, now I'm at risk of dying. There we go. She's the level. Next up, after Psychic Flow, we're getting very close to the end. Inversion, which I want to make a remake of this stage, actually. I'm pretty sure there's two paths for this stage as well. So I'll show the first path first, which is very easy, just a very simple wave gameplay. And then you go into here, which is all memory. It's actually very simple. You just flip a bunch. Oops, I forgot. So you need to go up here. Okay, what you need to do is flip, 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 then drop here and then flip. Then flip again. You can hit this cube section. And then now we are here. There we go. And boom. And then you have to flip here, otherwise you will die, and that's the end of the stage. Now, I kind of like the gameplay in this stage a lot. Okay, now we're going to show the alternate path. I want to make sure I'm always in practice mode. Just because I don't want to have to spend all my time trying to beat these stages. The alternate path is another cheese path. Until it's not. Because it actually kicks you off. You have to, it kicks you off the cheese path. The cheese path never existed. You still have to do this section, but that's the alternate path in a nutshell. It just makes you think you're gonna win, and then you lose. Like, or you win. Depending on if you're ready for it. That was Inversion. Next up is It's Just a Play, which I purely made this stage during the 4th of July, just practice wave. And when I think about it, this stage is insanely easy. But also, it has some free-flying wave in it, even before 2.2 came out. Because I always thought that free-flying was a really cool concept. Which means I can make a remake of this stage with actual free-flying. I don't think I will. The gameplay is pretty simple, and I just failed. Okay. This is the hardest part of the stage, by the way. There we go. Okay, that green orb actually kills you. You actually want to take this path. So there is some memory involved. Then you make it to this section, and you want to avoid these orbs like they're the plague. Because they will take you out. Unless that was a different object before. I'm actually not too sure. Why would I put button orbs over here? Oh, maybe to intimidate you? And this is the free flying wave section. Which there's actually, I'm pretty sure I hit a coin somewhere around here. It might be over here. But I like this stage because mostly because of the way the aesthetic is. It's supposed to be like you're in a play, but you're behind the curtains the whole time. And then like the background is like virtual reality because it's like a simulation, and that's the whole concept of the stage. Okay. So there is a coin hidden somewhere around here, but I don't know where it is. I could have also removed it. Yeah, actually I had a coin here, but I removed it because I couldn't figure out exactly how to do it. Anyways, for this free flying section, you can literally fly anywhere and live. It's designed that way. As long as you avoid the obstacles, you will live. Which I like this stage as a concept. In execution, it's not like too remarkable. It's literally just wave gameplay. And some cube jumping. But yeah, boom. And there's probably an optimal easy path there too. Next up is It's Just a Play 2, which I do not think should be rated insane. The stage is extremely easy. as I die to it. Also, this is when alternate paths end, which means all these stages I either cheesed using hacking, or I beat them legitimately, and we're at the point where I didn't have computers, so I beat these stages all legitimately on mobile. And this is just another stage to practice wave. That's all that is. It's just a play, it's just a wave practice, basically. And this is to practice straight wave. Do not take that portal, by the way. It is a trap. And this is the hardest section of the stage. Let me see if I can do it again. Okay, so you jump here, then fall, then jump. Okay. There we go. I did it. That was the hardest part of the stage. I don't understand why this is rated insane. This is actually more like a harder stage. And this part, it's a boss, but you're actually supposed to not follow the stars. Then you go into space. And then we have this very difficult wave section. And then dual wave section. Which is like this. And boom. It's just a play too. Conceptually, I like the idea. This is Pulse. I could beat this stage without practice mode, but essentially, I wanted to see what would happen if you, like, made it so it was a dark stage, but it would pulse different colors. That's all it is. And then I decided let's abandon the whole concept and go into wave again. I was a huge fan of the wave. And then I also tried making 3D blocks as well. Right here, and I had no idea how to make 3D blocks at all. But I think it's still a pretty cool design. That is not how you layer on 3D blocks. Silly me. Next up is It's Just Play 3. Which for some reason I changed the song. And this is cruel, so this part, I was playing this a little bit last night to see how it is. You would die if you take the normal path. So you're actually supposed to jump here, fall, and then hit a gas line. And that's the only way to survive. Other than that, this entire stage is super easy. I say that I'm gonna give myself a lot of checkpoints. It's literally just 8-out blocks, plus wave. That's the entire stage. But also with monsters everywhere. I'm not sure what I was thinking for this stage. This really puts all the It's Just a Play name to a shame. And this part's even easier. I wanted to practice mini wave, but there is no consequences for hitting the bottom of the stage. And here we have some side-scrolling moving, which is pretty sick. And I'm pretty sure these actually kill you. So you want to avoid them, even though they look like particles in the background. And this is the hard part of the stage. Yeah, you have to dodge the lasers. Okay. This is the hardest part of the stage. Okay, so what you want to do here is go boom, boom, boom. And then you want to dip right there. This really is the hardest part of the stage. There is actually a way to choose it, but I don't want to do it. I want to do it legitimately. Also, the laser's hitbox is way off. I was trying to make a boss fight, but I just did not know how. I'm done. Let's choose it. Oh, look at that. I did it. Oh no, we didn't stop the computer virus. What does that mean? I don't know. It means a bunch of gray blobs. Oh no, we destroyed the internet of that planet. That song actually is pretty cool though. Other than that, the stage is okay. Oh, knock 'em hard. What if I made a 2.1 recreation of Knock 'em, but harder? I bet this isn't even that much harder. Actually, I think it's exactly the same as the original, is it not? Okay, there's extra spikes there. Super difficult. Oh right, I remember. I changed the gameplay a little bit here. Wait, why would I put a wave there? That's cruel. There we go. There we go. Okay, why is there a X right there? I do not know. Although this does not necessarily make the gameplay harder, it makes it more annoying. Oh, I see what's going on here. We're not supposed to hit that orb at all, otherwise you just die. Oh no, not orb spam. My weakness. Let's see, did I make this wave section any harder? Oh yeah, I completely forgot. That goes into a shift section. I have not played Knock'em in a very long time. But this stage is very lazy. This is literally just Knock'em. Like, I did not even attempt to make the section harder. This is literally just Knock'em. Okay, it looks like I tried to make this ball section harder by making it easier. And this is my favorite part of this stage. It's really cool, and I died. But yeah, this is just a copy of a stage, so this doesn't really count as mine. Oh, I have not played Knock'em Out for a very long time. Oh. Oh, okay. I changed the spider section, or I turned this into a spider section. Okay, this is definitely still normal Knock'em. I wonder how Rob Copinger made that effect. There we go, and we have spider. Did I change the coin? Oh, I removed the coin? I don't remember the stage being so long. The coin has been removed. Interesting. There we go, and boom. We knocked them out. There we go, and next is Chocolate. Chocolate is supposed to be a demon. But it does, we can cheese it too, but I'll try to show. Alright, sorry about that, I got interrupted. GD always closes. Wait, we need to go into practice mode. Okay, we are in practice mode. Okay, this jump is not too... Wait, what? Okay, I'm getting very distracted here. Okay, there we go. Did these hurt you? Why do they have X's? Oh, this has memory in it, I remember. So I need to hit the first... Okay, how do I not remember how to do this stage? This stage is supposed to be a demon, at least for my skill level. Okay, so you're gonna not hit one, so we just want to hit one orb. Wait, what does that question mark mean? I am not actually too sure, so do we need to go up here? We want to go down here? Okay. Oh, we want to hit the second orb. I see. Ooh, this song is pretty chill. So you want to hit the second orb, and that will line you up for that jump. Okay, I get it. Okay, what do you do here? Okay. Okay, so you get launched up into the sky. I get it. How long is the stage? This seems like it's gonna be a very long stage. Okay, hit the second orb. Do not hit... Wait, but I hit the third orb and that's how I lived. So this stage is very buggy in practice mode. So that means I must have beaten this stage legitimately, right? So why would I say not to hit the first orb? Okay, I get not to hit the first orb, but if you hit the second and the third orb, you actually make it. Oh no, no. Not my weakness. What? Wait, is the coin path easier than the normal path? How did I do this stage? I must have cheesed it using hacks. Okay, I get it. So you don't want to hit that. I like the chocolate bars in the background. Other than that, the stage is okay. Oh, I get it, because it's reverse wave. Okay, now we're back into ship. Oh, now the chocolate bars are evil, but these were in the background the whole time. Okay. This is some pretty tight gameplay, and we have some free flying. I was a huge fan of free flying back then. There we go. Oh, okay, I see. So if we actually want the coin... Are you serious? Okay, I keep getting interrupted, and GD keeps closing. Very annoying. Okay, where was I? Oh, right. This section. How do I do that? Okay, I forget. Chocolate bars are evil. Okay, I think I might be able to put a checkpoint here. Okay, actually, it might be way easier to not take the coin route. There we go. And nope. And I keep dying. Seriously, not again. This is very bad. Very bad. Very bad. Okay, there we go. We finally reached this section. Wait, what? What a chocolate monsters. What a chocolate monsters? No way. Okay, I get it. Chocolate monsters. Why is this section too hard? This is easy, right? Oh, that's an easy section. Okay, and then we just need to book it to be must prepared. Okay, yes. I remember this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, okay. Okay, this is just showing us that we need to avoid certain things. They actually fixed the moving objects not saving properly. How do I do this? Oh, I have to hit the orb. Okay, I see. Boom. Oh, wait, I forgot. This is a memory section. So we need to hit 2 again. Okay, for some reason I'm a huge fan of 2 in this stage. Okay. Okay, 2. There we go. Oh, does that kill us? Yes, it does. So you want to hit 2 here, which takes you here. I mean, I can understand the concept of this stage. It's pretty odd. Here comes the loss or the last. I can't actually read this special font in the game. Oh, this is a trick. You're not supposed to jump on that orb. Here comes the end of the stage. Oh, the boss. Here comes the boss. What? Oh, I actually like this. This is a hilarious looking boss. Oh, okay, I get it. You gotta fly up to the top. Oh, never mind. You do not want to fly up to the top. This is actually a free fly section, by the way. Wait, it tracks you? How did I make that? I can't even make bosses this good. Okay. How does this work? Oh, because it has a follow command, doesn't it? Okay, that's actually very easy. This part, not so much. Okay, because I'm so low down, I have to get really high up in order to survive that section. Hey, I see. I have made the boss very upset, so they put me into an evil wave section. I like the concept of this stage. Execution could be better, but... Especially I like the chocolate boss. It's very funny. There we go. And this song is pretty good too. I had no idea that the stage was this good because normally I try and replay it and I die. What? You don't hit the orb? Okay, one final trick. Okay, you just don't hit the orb. Well, no, now we've become chocolate. What? I am not sure what I was thinking of as a teenager, but very interesting. Oh, we're a robot. That makes a lot more sense. So this section, you're not supposed to hit any orbs, and then you transform into a robot. I get it, because everything's all giant. I mean, this custom icon actually doesn't look too bad. At least it functions. I was very ambitious with these stages, that's for sure. And we have defeated Chocolate. Only 91 attempts later. Okay, this one, I'm pretty sure it breaks in practice mode. So there is a coin here that you're supposed to... Oh. This stage is very interesting. So you start on like this rainbow platform. And then there's a coin there. I can't remember how to get the coin. Let's just take the normal path. I think you just jump a little bit more. There's supposed to be a coin here, but I think the game removed it. Also, I hate that custom orb, so we're just gonna disable it using that very handy switch. I'm not even too sure we'll be able to beat this stage at all. And it's not because of the annoying gameplay. Okay. There we go, then this should be a... So the idea behind that was like, it was a normal orb. Okay, and now we want to go here. And we have snake clouds. So the gimmick of this stage is a lot of rainbow. And I tried to make a rainbow poly the entire time, but I failed. So we're just gonna ignore it. Oops. Okay, then we're gonna go rewind. This is why this stage does not work that well in practice mode. I think they might have actually fixed it in 2.2, but these blocks are very buggy. So the whole gimmick of this stage is that you are flying across the sky in a rainbow. Now, I don't remember how to do this gameplay at all. I think that's the way you cheese it, actually. Okay, we gotta be very careful not to die here. Oh, they fixed it! In practice mode, you used to, the stage would crash. So we can actually beat it now. Which is good, because this is one of the... I put a lot of effort into this stage. Like, extreme a lot of effort. Like, it even has full decoration and everything. Of course, I didn't know anything about layering back then. Oh, wait, okay. Okay, I remember this part. So what you want to do is hold, and this takes you into a castle, a rainbow castle in the sky. I remember being proud of this stage. And I think I still am a little bit. Just because I think the gameplay is very fun. At least for 2.1 standards, where I've used moving objects. This entire stage is just a spam of moving objects though. It's like not even hard to create these effects in 2.1. But I always thought it was really cool how you could just move backwards through a stage while also moving right. I might even remake this stage someday with the 2.2 features, because this is just a 2.2 level, but before 2.2, at least in my eyes. Oh, this section I die at a lot. There we go. Okay, this section is really easy. But as you can see what I was going for here. Oh, and I love this section too. The blocks actually aren't rotating, just the image of the blocks are rotating. So there is no actual rotation here. And everything's backwards. So the whole gimmick of this part is that the spikes are your platforms, and you want to avoid the platforms at all costs. And I messed up that jump. That's okay. Either that or they changed the way portals work. And the stage might actually be impossible. Also, this part used to lag my phone. Oh, I forgot. This is when I learned how to use D blocks. And I died. I actually like the aesthetic the stage is going for, but I had no idea how to make custom backgrounds at all. Oh wait, I want to touch the spikes. Gotta remember, and the confusion's over. Probably should have told you that one. And this is my favorite part of this section. I can't even remember how I made her brain. But this is actually the end of the stage. You have to make sure you get that key or else you die. So there used to be coins in this stage, but I completely removed them. Probably because I couldn't verify the stage, and it took me forever to verify this stage. Mostly because you can practice it. But I think the stage is actually pretty decent in my eyes. And it's not because I spent like 8 years trying to build it. Okay, that swooping part is rude. Talk about a choke point. I actually believe that's originally how you got the coin. And then I made it the main section because I'm cruel. Okay, how do I do that? How do I do this? Watch me fail at the own stages I designed. Hilarious. Go. GG. Bug fix. Oh yeah, I remember there was a bug in this stage. But I fixed it. So that was a very ambitious stage. The next stage I made, I stopped making stages for a while because this was like my peak of stages, I believe. And then I made a remake of a stage called Limbo. So this stage is actually very simple. We're going to show like 2 alternate routes here. First route is going to show you the easy path, so there's actually a memory in this stage. But let's actually show the normal path. Like right here. So this stage's gimmick is that it's about like this transition between life and death, so it's kind of a mystery. So you're changing game modes constantly, but you have no idea what game mode you're gonna be. But I know because I've built this stage. So I know this is a robot section. And the whole point of the stage is what is good and evil. I actually like the stage a lot. But this is just a remake of a stage of gameplay I made a long time ago. But the original stage is lost. And also... Oh yeah, that's right. Because they changed ship. The stage is actually impossible now. That's not good. Okay, let me make a copy of it, just so I can showcase it. But yeah, this stage is actually impossible. That's hilarious. So this stage also has two endings to it. So where did we die? We died at this ship section. Let's make sure that we are a ship. And let's see, why did we die? If we go to layer all, we can see that we died to this spike. So if we just remove it, there's a spike right here. Unless this isn't actually spike. Is this decoration? I think it's decoration. Okay, so if we put a start position about here-ish, and we should be upside down. I'm pretty sure this entire stage is the speed. Okay, now we should be able to play it. That's actually hilarious. Okay, this is not how it's supposed to look. The stage would actually have been properly if it actually worked. But for some reason it did not. So ignore that. Those spikes would actually have been placed properly. So after this transition phase, since we did not get all the secret keys, we have to go to the bad place, which is a very weird memory section for the ship. Like, if I try and go to the good place, we don't have all the keys. However, we can actually go here and go to the bad place, which is actually not even that hard of gameplay. And this is where the original stage ends. The original stage ends with what's it called? The original stage ends with this. Oh. Wait, I lost. No, I didn't. I'm winning. Okay. I was trying to make lava and I had no idea how to make lava in this game, and I still do. Hey, come on, game. Okay, this section is not even hard. I just gotta spam the UFO. This is not even a hard UFO section. Okay, there we go. Oh, I hit a... Okay, I hit a portal. I kept thinking it was upside down wave. So then, you end up in this section. This section I added later on, and I love this section a lot. I'm gonna reuse this for one of my stages at some point. This like color transition effect is so pretty. And now we get to see what happens after you die in Geometry Dash. You get transported to a whole new world. That's it. Oops. And I died. I did not mean to die there. There we go. And really, I could show you where all the keys are, but I'm not going to replay the entire stage just to show you where all the keys are. I'm going to go into the editor and show you. There we go. So this is the end of the stage, and you're like on an entirely different world now, in a whole new life. That's the whole point of the stage. Oops. Am I serious? I really love these transition sections with nothing going on. And also the stage speeds up here the whole time you were going at the slowest speed. And I also made sure that you had invisible portal changes, just to like show how mysterious this new place is. And then we finally beat the stage. All that's left is some jumps. Oh wait, I forgot, we gotta escape. This was not the true transition, we gotta escape the evil heart of Doom. Yes. And boom. That stage complete. Now, let's show the actual and alternate path. So there's the coin. So there is coins in this level. So you can see there's a bunch of D blocks. And then around here, there should be a key. There's the key. So you can actually go through here and get the key to those blocks. Then you can get the second key by jumping in between these platforms. Yeah, you get the second key. Doesn't the second key also move the spike? I think this level is actually possible. Can I bring back the spike? Hey, you're supposed to get the second key even if you don't get the good ending, I think. I actually want to test that real quick. And then you go up here, and then the good ending part is just the basic gameplay. It's way easier than the bottom section, that's for sure. And then it transitions to the exact same stage. So it ends the same. I'm actually curious, let's go to the original stage. When uploaded on servers, and I think that part actually isn't impossible. You're actually supposed to just grab the key. And I can actually show how to get some of the keys here too. So I believe one of these platforms you can sneak through. This one? Oh, I remember where it is. It's this one. Right. Nope. And I messed it up. Okay, I missed the opportunity. It's this one. There we go. Then you can just coast on the bottom right there. That's the first key. The second key is very easy to get. I like this stage a lot. I wish I knew actually how to make custom backgrounds though. You can totally tell that these are not layered properly. Oh well. Doesn't matter. And I lost. And this is before we even had custom particles too. I was quite proud of decorating the stage. But all the gameplay was already made by me as a team, except for the ending bit. Oh, that's right, you collect this, and then now... Okay, it's still impossible. But anyways, that's the last key you collect anyways. And once you collect those keys, you can go on the top path. And you win. And then I'm gonna actually save this stage for later. So I will see you in another video. This is actually the stage I made recently, so I don't want to showcase it quite yet until people get a good gauge on it. So I'll see you, and if in case you want to see it, the ID is... Any comments? Rare recent tab level? What does that mean? Anyways, it looks like some people liked it. Anyways, that's not what matters. I enjoyed making the stage. That's all that matters to me. So, I'll do a showcase on that stage all by itself another time. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. See you next time.